What are the basic spreadsheet functions you need to know? In this video, you'll learn about two different types of basic functions. The first are mathematical functions like adding 1 plus 1 to get 2. The second are built-in functions like average and sum. These take a range or group of cells and do specific calculations. For example, the average function calculates the mean and the sum function calculates the total of a group of cells. An important thing to note about functions: you need to put an equal sign first before typing anything else. Let's start off by opening up a list of Boston prospects. First, I'm going to create two blank columns to the left of the data and give those new columns the titles ID and changed. And I'll fill the left one with an ID counter. We did this in an earlier video that talked about autofilling. We can do all kinds of straightforward math functions on the numbers in the ID column. For example, let's add 10 to every ID and store them in the changed column. This means the changed ID start at 11. To do this, put your cursor in cell B2 and type equal A2 plus 10. Copy the cell down, and you should see a list of a series of numbers, 11, 12, and 13, and so on. As another example, let's square all the IDs. Squaring IDs means multiplying the ID by itself. For example, if the ID is 4, the answer should be 16. The symbol in Excel to raise something to a power like squared is the caret sign. On most keyboards, it's above the number 6. It looks like a triangle without a bottom line. Type in the formula on the screen. Did you get a series that looks like 1, 4, 9, and 16? If you did, great job. What we've just done is create a pattern. And patterns are important in spreadsheets, but also for understanding Boston's public subway system called the MBTA, or the T. Understanding the T's naming pattern helps you get around. There are 5 lines. The green line goes through or near the Emerald Necklace, which are our parks. The blue line goes to the ocean and ends at Revere Beach. The red line originally ended at Harvard University, whose school color is crimson, which is a type of red. The orange line runs through Haymarket, Boston's outdoor produce market, where people buy oranges and other fruits and vegetables. The newest part is the silver line, whose center is next to the Federal Reserve Bank's vaults. The vaults are where a lot of Boston's money is stored. Okay, back to Excel. Beyond the ability to do math, Excel has almost 500 built-in functions. These do complex math without you needing to know the exact formula. For example, I use the standard deviation in my research all the time, but I often forget the exact equation. When I teach students, I sneak a peek at the standard deviation formula just before a lecture, so I don't make any math mistake. When using Excel, I don't need to remember anything beyond the name of the function, which happens to be stdev. You don't even need to remember the name. On the ribbon is the word formulas. Click that once and all the key categories show up. Click a category and all the related functions appear. What could be easier? Let's try a few formulas. First, insert a blank row at the top of the file. In cell A1, we can now calculate the average or mean of the ID column. To do this, type in cell A1 the formula shown on the screen. If you did it correctly, you should get an answer of 195.5. Let's try one more. What's the total of all the IDs? In cell A1, type the formula on the screen. If you did it correctly, you should have gotten 76,245. Well, that's it for now. My name's Zargosky, and in this video we went over 2 types of functions: simple math formulas and using a few of the built-in ones. We'll go over more functions in the advanced and power user videos, so keep on watching.